Hey guys, I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. I did kind of botch the beginning of this video up. I believe I deleted the intro part of it. So I'm just going to do a quick voiceover. Again, thank you to all my new subscribers. And I wanted to just do a video on a recent haul that I did at my local grocery store. We're going to just get started. Thank you.
I usually use high-end makeups, but I wanted to have something else different in case people wanted different alternatives. So I kind of went through the aisle, looked for things that were new. The grocery store I was at didn't carry L'Oreal, so I'm not exactly sure why, but they had a great Maybelline selection. So today I'm going to be talking about the new Dream Velvet. And I'm in the color 20 Classic Ivory, which is actually a perfect color for me. I'm going to talk about the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Primer. This one's new. And I'm sure you probably heard about this one's really dirty, the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Treatment. So I think we've all used that or heard about it at least on YouTube. And the other thing that I picked up was the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. And I picked that up in the color Rose Petal. And so I did try all of these. And I'm going to give you my personal opinion. First, let's talk about price point. The Dream Velvet, I have the receipt here. The Dream Velvet is $10.99. And the Instant Age Rewind is $9.99, and the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush was $7.99. So I wore these the last couple days, and my final decision is that I am going to return the Instant Age Rewind and the Dream Bouncy Blush, but I did fall in love with the Dream Velvet. So the Dream Velvet is marketed as a soft matte hydrating foundation, and I know usually you hear matte and you're thinking, oh, not for dry skin. My skin is usually normal to combination, but lately it has been a little dry. So I was excited to see this because I've been looking for a new foundation. So this is, I did some looking for you guys, and it does have 3 stars out of 5, which I'm really shocked, but it is very new. So some of the things that people said wasn't buildable, but you know, the only thing that I don't care for about this is the way that it goes on, because it is a little bit thick. I'll show it to you. And I'll also insert a clip of me putting this on. But it is, I mean, if you look at it, it is so thick. I mean, it's just, it's tough. It is, because it is a little bit thick, but it feels so great. And so I'm not exactly sure why people are building this. It's already so thick to begin with that if I feel like if you apply it the correct way, that you shouldn't have a problem with it. So in my example, I apply it with a duo fiber F50 brush from Sigma, and then I went in with a damp beauty blender. So I stippled it on with this, and then I blended it out, and then I went through and made sure it was completely blended out with my, well, I buffed it out and then blended it out with my beauty blender. So I'll insert the clip. You guys can take a look at how I applied it. This is the foundation on without a primer. Yesterday and the day before, I wore it with a primer. Loved it. Absolutely did not see any problems with it. I wore it for, sad to say, probably about 15 or 16 hours. No problems. And the first day I did touch my face a lot, so on my nose it did come off a little bit, but I just whipped on some highlighter and I was good to go. What else I want to say? So they do say that it's velvety smooth to perfection. It's a unique gel whipped formula. hydrating for 12 hours. And there's also an awesome shade selection. There are 12 shades. So I think that there should be a shade for everyone. If not, that the shades are so close that you could probably mix them to find your shade. I'm gonna be really honest. I have a ton of foundations, and this right now is the only one that I don't have to mix with anything else to achieve my color. Maybe Chanel. I have Chanel, and in Chanel I'm 12 Beige Rose. Chanel I usually don't have to mix with anything else. My MAC, Estee Lauder, Urban Decay, BH Cosmetics, I have to mix all of those. So this is the only one I don't have to mix. So this is an awesome product. I am so excited about it. I posted it on my Instagram. People loved it. And actually today I logged on to Instagram and I saw that other people were talking about this. So it is new. It is awesome. I do suggest you try it out. So we got the good over, and now we're going to move on to the not so good. So the Instant Age Rewind. The Instant Age Rewind is a primer that is $9.99. When you look at all of the other primers on the market, they are expensive. I mean, I have the Dr. Brandt, I believe it's $49.99. Becca's Hydrating's pretty pricey. Even, I think around the holidays, I was able to get, oh, hold on, it's on the side. Yeah, the Pore Professional is pretty pricey. I was able to get the Urban Decay Brightening and Tightening Complexion Primer. I think I may have picked this up for about $15 on Black Friday. I'm not sure. So yeah, face primers are expensive. So when you look at something that's $9.99, that's a pretty good deal. The tube is smaller, so it's not going to last as long. But my problem with the product is this. They market it as skin looks instantly transformed into a perfectly smooth canvas for ideal makeup application. Cool, that's what all primers are supposed to do. Then it says, lines, wrinkles, pores, and imperfections appear to instantly vanish in just one step. Has anyone found a product that actually does that? Dr. Brandt Pores and More is amazing, but we still have wrinkles. We still have fine lines. It helps, but instantly vanish. I have never seen anything that instantly vanishes anything. So for that purpose alone, I'm returning it. Second of all, I put it on. It's kind of like any other primer. It feels exactly like the Smashbox primer. So, I mean, yeah, if you're not into high-end makeup and you don't really care, it works fine. It works like every other primer. And maybe I should try it, maybe I should hold on to it to have a over-the-counter primer. But I've heard some other good things about, I think NYX has one that's really good, so I think I'm gonna try that out. I'm not gonna lie, it is soft, it's great, it's beautiful, but the day that I wore this one was also the day it came off my nose. Yesterday I wore it, the Dream Velvet I wore it with this one. I touched my face normal, and at the end of the day my makeup was still there. I will show you pictures. I did take some pictures, so I'll insert some pictures here to show you that the makeup did survive the day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna return this. I am gonna return it. I'm gonna try some other ones. Maybe I'll repurchase it again after trying other ones. I'll say, yeah, it wasn't so bad. I think the reason I really was excited is because it was Instant Age Rewind, and I thought it was gonna be some saving grace for my face long term. Maybe have some anti-agents. It Cosmetics puts a whole bunch of great products in their formulas, but that wasn't the case. So this one has 3 stars as well. Again, I can see why. Oops, sorry. It does, like I said, it does feel great, but creates a smooth canvas. That's what they're all supposed to do. All right, enough about that. Let me keep moving on. So the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush, $7.99. Oh, shit. Sorry. I dropped it earlier and I was like, oh, hope it didn't break. And then I was like, it's not gonna break. Trust me, this shit's not gonna break. All right, so Maybelline New York Dream Bouncy Blush. Everybody's talking about Bouncy, cushion. You know, I love ColourPop, but we're not gonna lie, ColourPop is a tough product to use. You have to have the right brushes. I have hundreds of brushes because of ColourPop. Because I love their formula, I love their colors, but you know, putting it on with your fingers is still the best thing. And I hate putting makeup on with my fingers. I hate putting this on my face with my fingers, but because it's so good, I'll do it. This is an epic fail. So I looked at all of them and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. Look at it. It is stunning. It's stunning. It just is a gorgeous color. But then, look at it. Just when I move it around, it's just, is it even coming off? I mean, now I've made a mountain. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. Whoa, let's make a mountain. I'm still returning it. Don't care. So, I didn't exactly read how you're supposed to do this, and I dipped a brush into it. So I thought that the brush was going to be fantastic, and I thought it was going to go right on. I used I'm looking for it, a duo fiber brush, just like this, which I use for my ColourPop products, and it's perfect. This is a Sigma F15. Works great in ColourPop, not so much this. This truly has to be used with your fingers. And then, like, look at it. I want you to be able to see. Let's get some more. Good. Like, what is that? It's all chunky. All right, so you tap this out on your cheek. It just doesn't look good. I mean, it's soft. It feels just like the primer. Yeah. No. Because I have to touch the product and I think that's gross. It'd be different if it squeezed out of the tube. Maybe they should put it in a tube and squeeze it out. So that's number one reason why I don't like it. Two, when I wore it, it did not stay. I did take a nap. So I laid on this cheek, but neither cheek had it on. It looked really good when I put it on at first. Again, you know, I had to tap it on with my finger, and then after I tapped it on with my finger, I had foundation on my hand. It was just, this is a disaster. No. Just in case you are interested about the Dreamy Blush, it does come in 10 shades. Yes, 10 shades. It also has 3 stars. Let me see what else it says. Lightweight, like powder, melts seamlessly into skin, and use fingertips. No go on the brush. Tough to use, looked nice on, came off quick. Natural sheer wash. That is probably very true, that it is sheer, so it could be buildable, but then how much of this cakey product you want to build on top of foundation? No. If you've tried these and they've worked for you, great, excellent. I'm so glad, because it's always nice to buy a product and it works for you. In my case, you know, I bought 3 products. It was about $31, and I'm returning 2 and I'm keeping 1. But this one I'm super happy with. It looks great. And that's really all I have to say about these. So leave a comment down below if you have a favorite foundation. Let me know what your favorite foundation is. It can be drugstore or high-end. Let me know some of your favorite drugstore products. Highlighters. I don't have any highlighters that are drugstore. I think I used the L'Oreal True Match powder before, and I liked that. It was okay. Bronzers, I think I have Physicians Formula. I use drugstore mascaras. So basically just any foundations, any highlighters drugstore. I heard Milani has some good ones, so I might check those out. And yeah, so that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you soon. Bye.